Hello to all of my NAIFA-New Jersey members. How are you? This is Jennifer Maurer. I'm your executive director, and I am reaching out to send you this month's issue of our News You Can Use video. It's August. It is here in Arizona. I'm looking out my window, and it is 113 today. So that's an impressive amount of heat for a summer month out here. But I've gotten used to it. It's been 4 years, and this has been a cooler summer. So that's something to be said, isn't it? But I hope that if you're seeing this, you're enjoying the summer yourself. I grew up in Philly, and I used to spend a lot of time in Sail City, Stone Harbor, and Cape May. So all of those shore towns. So I hope if you haven't had a big vacation, maybe you can catch a day or two and maybe ease up on the accelerator of life, just to enjoy these last few days of summer. I don't know if you all have kids, but I know that during my time raising Luke, I hated the last week. There were no camps, there was no school, there was no vacation, and it was like, what am I doing with this child? So if you're in those moments, I feel for you. So with all that said, I'm just going to jump in and just give you all a casual rundown of some of the events we have coming up. Once we hit in September, we're going to hit the ground running with promotions for a lot of programs. And the first one is to make sure that you all still have this PDF that I'm showing right now. This is our schedule all the way through 2027. We did an old-fashioned paper mailing, and the results and the feedback have been phenomenal. I'm a Gen X girl myself, and I just rely on having a piece of paper that I can put on the refrigerator, I can put on my home office and say, okay, I know that I need to go to this program. I know I'm going here. So we do have this, and we will post it on our website. But let me just pick out a few highlights of the events that we have coming up. September 9th, you can join our president, Joe Stevens. He does a town hall every other month. This one might be working out to be about every quarter, but next year we might be adding a few. And it's just an opportunity for people to come on at any time between 2 and 3 and just talk with him personally. He's not going to talk at you. He's not going to lecture about programs or benefits or membership. He wants to talk about what's going on in your practice. What are some of the challenges you have in building your agency? Are there some niches of business that you'd like to get into and you need some connections or some referrals? He would love to spend that time talking with you, because that's what NAIFA is. NAIFA, New Jersey, despite all of the geographic distance from north to south, you have a president who's right in the middle and wanting to connect with each of you. So use these town halls as an opportunity to, find out things going on in the membership, but also to connect with him. And then our next event is September 17th, our Young Advisors Happy Hour. That's going to be at Source Farmhouse Brewery. It was a great, well-attended event last year, and so we're bringing those back again this year. All of these events, of course, by the way, you can find here under our events page. And we have a chapter events list view or a calendar view you can choose from. And this is new, and we're really excited about it. We've got a ton of people already registered. We are doing some coffee meetups. We're bringing the local affiliates, local chapters right in your backyard on September 18th and September 25th. We will be in four different locations: Mount Holly, Morrison, Point Pleasant, or Fairlawn. And you can arrive at 9 o'clock or a little early and stay as long as your schedule allows. But we have actual hosts, either past presidents or board members, that will be hosting these coffees. And it's just a way of connecting and networking and sharing ideas. So this will be the first one that we're launching. We did send out for a couple of you some calendar invites. So take a look at that too, or just register to let us know you're coming. And of course, we talked about the town hall. I just want to point out that the next one will be November 4th. So if September 9th is busy with vacations or just kind of getting back in the swing of things, pick us up in the afternoon on the 4th of November. And finally, all of our events for the fall lead up to our biggest event of the year, and that's going to be our Level Up Conference on December 9th in Homedale. We have two of the most incredible speakers. Derek Kinney, a financial advisor, podcast extraordinaire, book author, and Panos Lelidakis, who is a NAIFA member and artificial intelligence expert. And if you have not heard Panos, you just can't miss it. I have had him hosted in 4 of my chapters, and his knowledge and actual hands-on instruction on stage, showing you how to do a podcast, how to use these virtual tools. Even he has a VR headset. But I encourage you to come to this program. Our registration information is here, and they will be, even Derek Kinney will be giving out his free book signed, Good Money Revolution. And so he actually will talk with you about how to attract and convert high value clients and prospecting tools. So these are just 2 of many other programs that we'll have interspersed in a half-day program, so that you can have a networking lunch and then get off in the rest of your afternoon, either do some holiday preparations, time with your family, or head back to work and visit some clients. So this is an event you don't want to miss. And if you go to our website, it's nj.naifa.org. And on the events tab, there is a separate tab just for the Level Up Conference. And finally, if all of those programs don't work in your schedule, then maybe Las Vegas entices you to come out to NAIFA-National is offering Protectors Conference for the first time this year. It is going to be on September. See, it's been too long of a day on a hot summer day. November 9 to 11 at the Venetian. Right now here, I'm showing you a preview of some of the topics on the agenda. But this program is going to be absolutely outstanding. I already know a large number of New Jersey members have already registered on the early registration rates. Protectors will be there. We will be. They have over 50 speakers on all kinds of programs and tech programs. Distribution and product programs. And of course, we have a huge exhibit hall, but this is the time to pop out and see your friends and myself. I will be there. So it will be a pleasure and an honor, having now managed New Jersey for a year, to be able to meet and greet all of you in person. So I hope that you'll put this on your agenda. Remember that there is a free registration for NAIFA members. So just make sure that you call and say, you can just call the office and ask them to email you the link. And once you fill the form out, you can get a free registration. So with that note, lots of programming, lots of legislation. New Jersey doesn't sleep. We have constant meetings. We are actually meeting August 28th with the incoming Department of Insurance Commissioner to start building those relationships. And now that that new appointment has happened, we also have a government relations team that has been working all summer preparing for some new bills that we think will be on our horizon. So be sure to check back with us in September. Check your emails if there's any call to actions on the DOL issue or some others. So with that note, it is a quiet day in August, and I'm trying to get these newsletters down to under 5 minutes, but there's just so many programs and so many great things, and I love my job, and I can't not talk about it. So I'm at 8 minutes, so I will say this. It's summer. I hope you guys had a great year. I hope you're taking some time off, and we'll kick back up with a full plate of programs, as you can see, in September. And as always, contact me for any other information or news. Take care. Bye-bye.